Hello, HCG YouTubers. This is Tiffany, HCG Housewife. Today is December the 1st, 2011, and this is my very low calorie day 19. Okay, so I talked about weighing myself earlier in the day instead of at noon. Well, true to form, at noon, I did a comparison both days, yesterday and today. Well, actually, yesterday I didn't because there was a goose egg. But today I did a comparison, and I was lower at noon. That's my low time. I don't know why. At 8 a.m. I weighed, and I was plus 0.6. I weighed at noon, and I was minus 0.4. So really wanting to say that negative instead of a positive, I think I'm going to stick with noon. For this round anyway, maybe I'll switch it up come round 2, which I know I'm going to be doing after Christmas. So anyway, that's that. And so I was -4 or -0.4 overnight. So that is a total of 14.8 since my VLCD 1 and 18.2 overall because I lost, I keep saying I lost a little bit during South Beach. Oh, I did. Okay, that's right. 18.2 overall. And I'm going to check this real quick. I'm going to check this real quick on my little handy book. Isn't she cute? Little Indian girl? Little Native American girl? Hey, I'm part Indian, I can say that. Yeah, so that a little bit of that was on South Beach. Okay, sorry about that. Got you a little dizzy there. Get back to my notes. Okay, so I did find my measurements, my little legal pad that I had, and since the last time I measured, which was, I think it was the 23rd of, yeah, it was right before Thanksgiving. I've lost 4.5 inches since last week, and a total of 26.5 on HCG. Here's the weird thing. I went up in my bust, which I'm not going to complain, but that's weird. I should be going down everywhere. So I'm thinking maybe I either measured wrong or Tom is booking his travel arrangements to pay a visit. Maybe he's on Expedia right now booking his flight. I don't know. I don't know when Tom's going to come, tell you the truth, because every time I go over a certain point in my weight, Tom just gets weird. I don't think he's comfortable visiting me. Maybe he just doesn't like fat chicks. I'm just going to put it that way. My Tom doesn't like fat chicks. So he doesn't visit. And when he does, it's very short. The last time I'd lost weight, I was like 295 pounds when I started on Kimkins back in 2007. And I wasn't seeing Tom regularly or at all, And then when I got down under, I guess I was about 240 because it was at the end of it was like in the middle of August or at the end of August because it was before school started. I was probably in the 240s, and then he came regularly. Sometimes, well, actually, the first he missed me, so he came twice in 1 month. The first month I remember that, and then he was regular after that, and I appreciate that. I want him to come visit me regularly because it's easier to plan, to at least think there's a chance for pregnancy then, or at least in my mind. Anyway, enough of the girly stuff for now. I got to talk about another girly thing later. Well, kind of a girly thing. When I weighed earlier today, I caught a glimpse of myself in my nightgown, and it was loose and flowing like it was supposed to be. Because I got to tell you, it was very tight before. Well, even when I was going into HCG, it was very tight. It wasn't supposed to be. but I could see my bulges and it was uncomfortable. It was really uncomfortable, like under my arms, because it got under that fat roll there that I have. Um, it was almost, it was so uncomfortable. It was almost in to be packed away with the rest of my two tight nightgowns. But now I feel good and comfortable and sexy, and that's what you're supposed to feel like in something silky and nice like that. Okay, let's see. Oh, I wanted to talk about my menu from yesterday. I'm very lucky I had a point four loss because I went so far over my calories, and I don't know how. I wasn't hungry all day, and then I finally just made myself have some chili because I didn't want to be too hungry at night. So I made some P2 chili with chicken. And it was just a little bit of leftover chicken from a couple of nights ago. So it was very, very good too. Oh, it was very good. I made it with fresh tomatoes, no canned tomatoes. Everything was fresh. And so I had that. And for breakfast, I had coffee, which we're going to talk about in a minute. And then for lunch, I had the P2 chili with chicken. Wasn't hungry until dinner, which is a miracle because I had been hungry before and well, actually I haven't been, but I was eating more. I had my fruits and and by lunchtime I was hungry. Anyway, for dinner I had steak and cabbage. Loved the cabbage. It was so good. I even had leftovers just now for lunch or for breakfast, whatever you want to call it. And it had a very little bit of onions in it. Just a little tiny bit. And then for snack later, I had an apple. And I wasn't really hungry for that apple, but I don't like to waste it, so I ate the whole thing. I just wanted it. I tried everything to get the onion taste or something. There was a taste in my mouth, and I wanted to get rid of it. So I brushed my teeth. It was still there. I took a shower even and rinsed my mouth out again. It was still there. It was just gross. So the apple did help though. So finally that went away. But for some reason, I did not track all my calories in Fit Day yesterday. And when I did, I was over by almost 200. It was 600 and something. I can't believe that. I mean, I didn't think I had very much because I didn't have all my fruit. I didn't have any grissini or melba. But it was that steak. It was that little steak I had put me over. So I got to be careful with that. If I'm going to have steak, I'm going to have to make sure that even if I have less than the 3 ounces, I got to make sure it's not going to put me over. It was a little lean sirloin steak, and I got the calories from Fit Day, and it just has beef steak on there. So maybe it's a little more, maybe it's a little less. Who knows? I'm just that's just an estimated calorie on Fit Day. But anyway, I went over calories, so that brings me to something else I wanted to talk about. I guess I've been lying to myself thinking that I was on protocol because I have not been. All this time I have been drinking some coffee with creamer, which okay, you can have a little bit of creamer in your coffee or milk or whatever. But I don't know what I was thinking. I looked on the back of this creamer. There's sugar in it. This whole time I've been having sugar in my coffee. And I've been using Splenda. I've been chewing gum with mint, mixing my vegetables, too much protein. All this. So I'm lucky I've even lost anything. So I want to do an experiment of, well, actually it shouldn't be an experiment. I want to follow protocol. And no, I'm going to have to not have coffee, which should be fine because I went so long without coffee because it hurt my stomach. So, but it tastes so yummy. It's very good. So no more coffee unless I put the almond breeze that I used to use, unless I put that in there, which I liked it like that. It gave it a little almondy flavor. No more mixing my vegetables, which I don't think that did it. I really don't think mixing vegetables is doing anything. And I still can't complain. I'm still, doing well. I'm still losing, so I'm still doing well. But I want to do really, really, really good. So, anyway, I want to have a certain I have a certain goal in my head for this round. It's not the goal I had on paper or the goal of wearing the jeans, but it's what I want to accomplish this round, just so I can, I don't know, think it's amazing, which is going to be amazing anyway. But I'm not even going to say it because it's just silly to think that I'm going to lose that much because I'm doing a short round and I've messed up so much. So I'm going to do really, 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 really good. And something else I'm wondering if it's hurting me. Okay, if you're a man, you may not want to watch this because this is TMI. I have been suffering from a yeast infection. And so we all know the medicines you get for that. It's like a creamy medicine, so, maybe that's, holding me back some way. But again, I don't know why I keep saying holding me back because it's not. I'm still losing good. But I'm wondering if I'm wondering if that could be a problem. I'm going to try to do the Candida cleanse when I'm on my break. I don't know if it'll be long enough, but I'm looking that up. I don't know. I just keep getting these yeast infections, and it's becoming a irritable problem for me. So I want to really try to figure out what I can do to help that. Okay, I'm over my 10 minutes. I'm trying to keep these short. I wanted to show you one thing. I don't even know if you're going to see it. I wore this t-shirt whenever I was engaged, and I thought it was pretty funny. It says, "Future Trophy Wife." My husband doesn't like for me to wear it now. He says I'm already his trophy wife, but I think it's funny because, I'm trying to better my appearance by losing weight. Oh, it's backwards, but I think that's funny. Anyway, I hope everyone has great releases tonight, overnight, whatever, today, and stabilization and all that good stuff, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.